Everybody, welcome back to Falcon Plays Dark Souls 2, and we're a little bit of a different spot right now because I've been playing this game off camera as well for my own leisure, just because I love the game enough that I wanted to do that. So I don't always have the time to play, like record, but I do have the time to play at times without recording. So that's why I've been playing Dark Souls 2 on camera as well, and doing that has kind of helped me kind of figure out a few things that I might have missed the first time around. So in the interest of fairness, let me go ahead and give you a little bit of a few more things that I figured out here. Right now, we're by where we fought the Pursuer fight, which was down over there, after a head that's smashed wide open. And over here is basically where you take that crow, eagle, falcon, whatever you want to call it. It takes you to the last Bastille right after you finish the Pursuer. Well, from this area alone, if you kind of go down about over here, and you drop down roughly right about there, you'll find this, pretty much this body with an item over here. Now, it's not just one item, it's a lot of good items. And in fact, it's basically the Drangleic sword and the Drangleic armor set. Now, the reason we're doing this is because I don't really care too much about the sword and everything else, but I do care a lot about the shield. Why? Well, because the shield itself requires, let's see, where is that at? Here it is. Requires 16 strength, so at least you need at least 16 strength to use it. But, as you can check in the upper right corner right there, our deflection, or at least our damage reduction from 90 to 100, so basically 100% damage reduction by blocking, which is really, really good. So I'm going to go ahead and equip this guy. I do have the strength required to use it. Now, I'm going to be over the 70 limit, which kind of sucks a bit, meaning we're going to have to do a little bit of arranging here and whatnot. Alright guys, so we're back in here at the Lost Bastille, and basically we've just about taken care of everything here except for the Great Soul itself that we need to get. So basically that would be the last boss of this area. So I figured I haven't necessarily done this, I didn't do this one this early on in my off-camera run-through, but I still figure that we can still pretty much accomplish it just because it's not too hard if you are a bit careful. And also use Lucille for help, at least to get to the area where you want to get to at least. So what we're going to do right now is, this is the area that we haven't really messed around with too much. The Lost Bastille area that we need to get to is going to be actually upstairs over here. So let's just basically get on in it from here and treat it like it's our first run through. There's going to be a lot of these assholes over here, these suicidal dudes that I really, really fucking hate. Essentially, they're not really much tough. This door doesn't really lead to anything. It's just going to be, a trick. It's going to be a wall with a skeleton dude in there and whatnot. No big deal. We're going to be basically heading to the Great Soul person over here, which is going to be the Lost Sinner. And these guys, not difficult. The thing is that you do want to kill them before they do that. These aren't as bad as some of the suicidal guys that you run into later, which is basically the same enemy they just blow up instead of doing that dust attack. The dust attack right now, all it does, it really serves at, is in terms of basically breaking your guard. They're not dangerous in that fact, they're just dangerous in the fact that they will basically ruin you from blocking attacks, essentially. So right now, let me have this guy come at me. And the thing is that they're very diligent about that thing, too. Like, you'd think that you could basically bait them to doing that and then just dodging out of the way, but it doesn't really work that way. They are pretty much quite assholes about that whole ordeal, to be honest with you. Any secrets here? It does not seem that way. Alrighty, so let's actually just proceed onward over here. Basically, you could have also climbed this ladder and drop a barrel down on it and have them explode, but it seems kind of a little bit too much, really, for all that's really required. This is going to be a little secret wall that I did find in my other playthrough, I believe. I don't think I've done it on this one just yet. And this opens up nothing, and you're just like, wait a minute, why is there nothing here? But if you continue pressing X against the wall, you'll find another little secret passage over here. And this leads you to, what does this lead to? Oh, yeah, it's a few items over here. So again, we're gonna have to do a little dangerous jump, and, well, let's do the dangerous jump afterwards. Let's go ahead and grab this item first and foremost. Gonna do some bracing knuckle ring. This is actually pretty good because I do believe this lets your weapons and your armor degrade slower, if I am correct here. Let's check this out. Yeah, slows equipment degradation. Expensive flashy gear will not always make your life easier for you. Sometimes you just need to your tried and true equipment to last long and haul. So basically, this is a really good weapon, like a really good ring if you're gonna be rocking swords that have like a really I guess low durability and whatnot. Especially if you're gonna be doing like dual wielding stuff like that. So something to keep in mind for sure. And then this jump over here. Let's see if I screw this up. I did not. Jumping back though, probably different. So we got a flame butterfly there and a torch. I believe I've explained the flame butterflies before, but they basically let you light up your torch on command, so really interesting for certain situations where you need a torch and you don't happen to have one, and there's no other fire, I guess, sources around you. So, a little bit of a quick side trip, but at least it's kind of worth it if you're interested in those things. And again, why wouldn't you be? You want to get all the equipment, right? I mean, why wouldn't you? Let me get rid of this dude over here. And let me get rid of this guy as well. Basically, try to kill him before they even, I guess, like, admonish your presence there. What is in this door? I don't really quite remember. Oh, right. I got this item already. This was part of one of my corrupt episodes that I recorded. Basically, if you drop down, there's going to be a certain item, I believe. I forget exactly what the item is. And then you could take this down all the way to the bottom and grab yourself another item. So keep that in mind for sure. I wish I could show it to you, but unfortunately, as I've told you before, I've had issues recording. So this is one of the parts that I did lose for us. Up here is going to be a little bit of a jail cell, which kind of works to our advantage because we did get the Lost Bastille key. And that lets you open up a few items or a few cells over here, except there's going to be a lot of these dudes around, meaning you want to make sure that doesn't happen, which just happened right there. And get up. Alright. And when they jump at you, you can still definitely attack them to keep them from exploding, so keep that in mind. So just dealing with one of them right there exploding on me is really not that bad of a deal. I could basically depetrify this guy. Depetrify, I should say. Sorry for that. Apparently I can't talk. I'm Sylvester... I was about to say Sylvester Stallone. Sylvester the cat. And you can use that bonfire. I don't really think that's a really necessary bonfire, to be quite honest with you. But if you use the Lost Bastille key, this was kind of a little bit weird to me. Like, it gave you access to this item, which is just a petrified dragon bone and some fire bombs. It gives you access to this door, but I'm not really completely sure what the advantages would be. It gives you like a good shot at where we're headed, but all there is a hole right here, and that's pretty much it. So I'm not sure if there's anything more to that. I still haven't figured that out. So you could depetrify this guy if you want. I will do that later on, but right now I don't have enough branches of yore to do so, I don't believe. At least not that I feel comfortable just depetrifying this guy. Apparently, I can't say that word suddenly. Where is my branches of ore, by the way? Do I even have any? I should. Huh, I could have sworn I did. Then again, I'm probably mixing up my other off-camera run-through with this one. So I don't have any right now, but we will get some by actually beating bosses and finding a few safes and whatnot. So over here, before you run down there, you want to take care of old hombre over here. Is about to ambush us. Yeah. Fat chance, buddy. We got the Royal Swordsman leggings. Alright, cool. And now for this one, you just kind of want to dash it because these assholes over here are going to be shooting at you. And now there's a few exploding barrels here. Whether their arrows actually set those barrels off, I'm not sure. I'm not going to stick around to find out, though, so fuck that. Let's just proceed onward. And now we're going to get to Sinner's Rise. And this is essentially where we want to get to. This is going to be where the other, I guess, boss, like legit boss of the area that's going to be at. To deal with those guys, you can pretty much come over here. There's going to be a bonfire over here. Let me light this up. And let's see. Well, a few of them decided to take a dive down. They will kind of pretty much dive down and try to attack you over here. Most of the times they'll just wind up killing themselves. Oh, actually, that guy actually landed pretty fine. I could basically rest at a bonfire, but I don't think it's a really big deal considering we already finished these guys. This is kind of a pain in the ass bonfire because when you return in it, these guys are going to be right here next to you just waiting to cause havoc, so it could be a pain in the ass due to that fact alone. So let's climb down over here. And let's make sure not another one of those guys isn't around. There should have been another one to my nope, I guess, oh, probably. Might have fallen to the second level down below over here. Now this guy over here is going to basically just work as a way to bait you into a little bit of a trap over here. This guy's going to be over here shooting at you. We'll deal with him right now. Let me just grab this item first and foremost. Human effigy, always good. We're going to probably need a few of those for this area we're about to go into right now. Not really my favorite area. One of the things that I have invested in is actually using bows. I've really realized the importance of bows in this game. Especially for baiting monsters out, because there are a lot of monsters that try to, like, basically ambush you completely. So this guy over here is going to just let me shoot him because he's okay with that. That's kind of his thing. Turns him on a bit. He's going to shoot me, though. That doesn't turn him on too much, though. It's just damage to him that turns him on. So, shoot. Another one over there. Got me, unfortunately, looking. Let's put my shield up here. And, yeah, he's going to just reload, give you perfect access to him, and no big deal. Pick up an item. A Royal Swordsman helm. Alright, so we're getting quite a few Royal Swordsman items here. And we want to be going down below right here, so... Oh, god damn it. I always have an issue with this goddamn lever, man. Doesn't matter, just push it. You don't have to pull, you could push. Forget about whatever said about, you know, pulling and not pushing with your back is going to throw it off. You know what? That's a lie. It's kind of like the same lie when they tell you about standing too close to the television will make you blind growing up. Then again, without my glasses or contacts, I can't see worth this shit. You could, like, you know, dangle a piece of shit in front of me, I wouldn't be able to tell. Just because I also have terrible olfactory sense too, so I guess never mind. Don't sit close to the television growing up, kids. I mean, if you're a child watching this, then, you know, cool, I guess. Anybody else, you're pretty much the shit out of luck. Before you get down there, you wanna jump or roll, whatever. Get this item, life gem. Not really important, but at least it's actually no. That was just. Oh, I guess the item that was here already grabbed before. But yeah, life gem from this guy that actually fell from all the way from the top. Now, this area here is a pain in the dick. There's going to be a lot of those suicidal guys that can break your guard really easily. And there's going to be these hulking fucking monsters that are just like the fucking pits, man. They're so goddamn annoying. This is where you want to use Lucatil. So basically, I didn't even use her for the actual fight. I just used her getting to the fight, which is basically the hardest part of this whole situation. So for these guys, you definitely want to go with a bashing weapon. I really need to upgrade this mace. And let me tell you, this mace has been my fucking saving grace on my off-camera run. Like, you know what? I really should have upgraded this, but, you know, hindsight 2020, right? Okay. So let me knock down this life gem just to get fully equipped here. And I'm going to show you this hulking beast over here I was talking about, which is this asshole over here. Let me see if I could get some... Nope, Lucatil, don't do it. Don't, you know, you're the bait, not me. So let's have Lucatil just kind of do her thing, and if we can get in there with a few bullshit hits, we will. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Obviously, this worked a lot better when I had an upgraded mace, but I don't, so we have to kind of deal with it. So Lucatil, please get your hits in. Okay, this guy's about to kill me. Lucatil, please just hit him one more time. Just do like Daft Punk. You know what? I'll kill him, Lucatil. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for your fucking endeavors over here. Now, obviously, when you want to take on this boss, I would just suggest rushing it to the end, but there are a few good items around here that you might want to acquire. So that's the reason we're doing this a long way first, because we want to get all the items first and foremost, right? That's what this walkthrough is all about. But at the same time, once we're ready to take on the boss, I doubt we're going to do this completely. I'm going to have to do a quick reset and basically just do a run-through of this. So, for now, let's actually, if that's the case, let me just chug on the Estuses and worry about refilling those later. There's gonna be another one over here kind of waiting to ambush you, but fuck that. We know better. Or at least I know better now. So let me just shoot him a few times, get a few sheep shots in. He might dash at you, so be careful about that too. Okay, that was horseshit. Alright, Lucatil, do your thing. I'll just kind of roam about here and just kind of cheer you on. I will be the cheerleader of sorts. And he should be, there you go, Dunsky. Now again, this is all basically just for the ideal of getting all the items in here. I really would not recommend, you know, dealing with these assholes one by one if you are going to be just going straight to the Lost Center. So right here, let me go ahead and just pelt this guy with a few arrows, kind of weaken him a bit before he even gets to us. Alright. Again, arrows, if you have like a relatively dex build of any kind, I assure you, go and get the goddamn bow. It's going to really do wonders for you. I also hope, if you've been following this, that you saw me purchase a few poison arrows from what's-his-face? Oh god damn it, Lucatil, you're just getting jacked up over here. Alright, let me pelt this guy a bit more to help you out. But you need to get some shots in there, Lucatil, before you die, preferably. Okay, past this point, you really don't need her anymore. I just wanted to kind of have her take the blows for that fight. There's going to be one of these assholes over here that likes to suicide bomb you. Is he going to come at us right now? He totally is. Alrighty. Lucatil, I'll see you later. Okay. Total asshole. I hate that scum. I hate these scums so much. This is like one of like the most annoying bosses, or not bosses. It should be a boss. Basically, one of the boss fights should just be like 20 of these guys surrounding you doing their shit. You complained about Ornstein and Smough in Dark Souls 1, and I complain about the Ruined Sentinels in this game. Yeah, well, believe me, they're nothing compared to these goddamn assholes. Alrighty, so now that we've taken care of those, let me switch over to the High Knight's Sword. And again, Lucatil got killed. We might take the Lost Sinner on this way. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Now, let's make sure I haven't acquired all the items here beforehand. I don't think I have, but let me get rid of this guy over here. The last thing you want to see is 50 of these guys running to your face. Believe me, it's really really unsettling. There's going to be nothing in here. So forget that. If you got the last Bastille key, by the way, boom, shortcut. And that's basically to avoid this area down here. This key is really important if you don't want to fuck with this area. So really imperative to get it if you want to avoid any sort of future bullshit headache, believe me. But we want to go to the other side now because we are indeed hunting for the items and everything like that. I would avoid the center area before, you know, don't wake a sleeping bear is all I can tell you for that one. And we could handle this guy right now. Okay, all good there. Nobody in here, nobody in here. Nope. Okay. So we're still okay. Let's proceed over to this side. You could use the Lost Bastille here too? Yeah, you can. So this is going to be for another item that otherwise you would not have any access to. So again, really important to get that key. If not for the shortcut, at least for a fire seed. And that's kind of important only if you're looking to upgrade the pyromancy glove, essentially. But otherwise, I guess it's not too crucial. And let me open up this shortcut as well, just to kind of have it have that option available to us. Alright, so now let's kind of go down here and do this as cautiously as possible. I am a little bit terrified as to what could happen here, so let me knock this life gem. Probably should have used the Estus Flask, but I might take on the Lost Sinner right now if I don't lose any more Estus Flask, because the Lost Sinner I didn't find it to be too hard if you play it safe. But we'll see. Alrighty. Another dude over there. I see you, motherfucker. Think you're slick, but you're not slick. Now, hopefully there's nobody behind me. That's my other fear. There you go. Kill him before he even gets to you. No big deal. Oh, there is another guy behind me, which could have been really, really awful. Alrighty, let's target him, please. Alright, there we go. 1, 2, and one more should do it. There he is. No big fucking deal. Now, I'm not sure if there's another one over on this one or this side. There's definitely one over there. I don't see one in this room. But that's not to say there's not one. No, okay. And what's tough about that is... Oh, no! Oh, no! Unlock. Run away. Drop a fucking Estus Flask. Switch over to your fucking weapon. Okay. And what I like to do is, before they even come at you, don't give them a chance. Just... They normally lag it because they're expecting you to roll away. So they will have a momentary area where you could basically bait them back. And as you see them rushing towards you, rush forward, attack, and just two-handed. And hopefully you knock them out in one turn. Otherwise, they're going to do their little kamikaze attack, and that's not good for business. Alrighty, so everything else so far so good. Let's just get in here and... I don't think that guy was guarding anything, was he? No. I'm always really cautious about secrets and stuff. Like, the thing about Dark Souls 2 is that it kind of throws you a curveball because you could find hidden doors by pressing X or by hitting walls. So, I've got a Foil's Lockstone, which is really good. So, you know, you never know if you should be hitting the wall, you should be just pressing X. You never know. And over here, you could just open this up regularly as well this way. You know what? I'm gonna try to take on the Lost Sinner really with the rest of this class. If I play my cards right, I won't need to actually use all 5 of them. However, my sword is a little bit on the weary side, so that also bothers me. Now, here's a trick about the Lost Sinner that I figured out when I was on my off-camera run-through over here. Let me grab this item over here. I don't think this is really anything of importance. But again, Radiant Life Gem, good. That's actually not bad. It's nothing of importance, but it's a really good healing item. At least compared to the regular life gems you usually deal with. Now, again, with the Lost Bastille Key, it lets you open this up. Now, the importance in this, I will show you really quickly. It's not really for the Smooth and Silky Stone. Although, you know, if Snuggly's your thing, then there you go. But since we don't have a flame source anywhere, no we don't. Alrighty, so here's what we're going to do instead. We're going to rock one of these flame butterflies. And the reason will come clear right now. Now, as you can see, there's like a little bit of an oil spot over here. I'm not sure how to do it. Alright, set light, there we go. I should probably get out of the menu first. As you can see, there is a little bit of an oil spill that you could kind of light up right there. Now, this is all for a reason. Believe me, when I first did it, I was like, what the hell is this just accomplished? Is there like a secret item around here? Is this like Zelda or, you know, where's the little ringtone that gives me that I just opened up a secret or anything like that? But there's nothing to that advantage. So, nothing here, nothing here. All right, so yeah. Initially, before I figured out you could light these, I was just kind of like, well, that was it? Lost Bastille Key just gives me a fucking, whatever the hell I just got in there. I forgot what it was already. Alright, so there you go. We lit that up. Now, why did I do that? Well, let's find out. First of all, let's actually take a look at the Lost Sinner here and see what's up with this guy. Or, not really guy. But we'll get to that. Alright, intimidating indeed. Now, the reason why we went ahead and lit up those things is because the room is now slightly lit up. Now, you're probably thinking, why is that good? Well, otherwise, you'd have to deal with him in the dark, and it's not fun to do so, believe me. This guy has a pretty predictable, or again, guy. This boss has a predictable 3-attack pattern that gives you a decent opening. You could pretty much attack him when she does that. I normally, for this fight, I like to two-hand my weapon a lot of times, but I don't think there's really much of a, I guess, like a really good area of opportunity to do so. So I just basically go with the one-handed attack because it still does significant damage, and honestly, this boss does not have the biggest HP pool around. So let me just take this Estus Flask really quickly here. The jump attack you cannot block through, so, oh god damn it. You can't block through it, so I would not suggest blocking through it. When you see him jump in the air, just fucking roll, or see her jump in the air. Alrighty, and then just get our quick... Oh, I missed it completely. Get our quick hit in there. Quick hit right there. Again, as you can see, one attack, 166 damage. Not really a lot of damage, but as you can see, his HP or her HP. God damn it. Oh, god damn. Well, we might actually die, unfortunately enough. Don't come at me that way. It's kind of terrifying. So you need to move and give me a moment to drop an Estus right now. 1, 2... I need that 3 attack just so I can know that you're going to give me a moment of, okay. 1 and 3. Okay, good. There you go. There you go. 1, 2. You could get a little bit cocky and get a few extra hits in there, but I probably wouldn't suggest it. Just take your one definite hit and then just retreat a bit. Not really too hard of a boss fight, honestly. I was actually a little bit shocked. But if you don't have a 100% block shield, I could see it being a little bit more difficult for sure. That attack, that was probably a risky attack. I shouldn't have tested it, considering that was going to happen to me, considering my low stamina at that point. Let me drop this life gem. Hopefully it's not the end of me. 1, 2, and okay. Hopefully this recovers a little bit more. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2. Alrighty, almost at the half HP mark. The other thing that I noticed about this boss compared to other bosses is that I didn't see like a power-up phase. Most bosses, after you hit them like to a certain degree HP, they kind of switch it up a bit. Maybe I was just lucky that I didn't run into like some sort of weird powered-up form, like DBZ type of status, but we'll see. Again, I apologize for the turtling I'm doing over here, but you kind of have to get, like, to make this boss easy, you kind of have to just take your time. Essentially, just pick your poison, essentially, or just pick your spots where you're going to be able to damage them. Her attacks don't fuck around. As you can see, it does a lot of stamina damage to you altogether. So it's a matter of just finding that right opportunity. That was not it. 2, okay. And also, when you see him slam the ground, if you can get in there for an attack, not a big deal. Honestly, I was expecting a little bit more from the Lost Sinner fight, but I didn't get it. And I'm not going to complain, because every now and then you do need a boss that's not going to be, like, too much of a fucking nuisance for you. And 1, 2, and 3, get in there. I struck twice. Oof! That was a long, long attack. And I am going to be fucked. So this time, let's just fucking fight the boss without being so goddamn cautious. Is that a good idea? Probably not, but whatever. Missed it right there. Okay, really a bad idea to go for that attack. The overhead smash, you might just want to dodge that out of the way completely, just because it's gonna break your... It's gonna act like a... kind of like a great sword attack, essentially. It's gonna break your guard regardless of which. 1, 2... Roll away. Just fucking roll away, Falcon. It's lucky enough to dodge that one out of the way. 1, 2... Oof! Oof! Knocking Estus back. So basically, the other thing I've also realized that's really funny is that when I'm usually recording on camera, I'm obviously trying to play a little bit more safe, which, oddly enough, plays against you to quite a degree. When I've been playing this off camera, just like my own regular playthrough, sure, probably the fact that I'm not having to do like any momentary commentary on the side, and I can just kind of think on the spot and, like, you know, kind of regain my thoughts completely, has a big say in it. But what I've realized too is that sometimes playing it completely cautious is not a great idea, and I think my death to this boss was a good example of that, where I was just playing like really turtling up, and basically you don't want to spend too long in a fucking boss, because it's just basically the longer you're at a boss, the more chance you have to make a mistake, obviously. So the less time you spend in them, less chance of a mistake. Alright, so let me just circle around. We're kind of doing some weird song and dance here. Minus the song. Now, come on, Sinner. Need to do attack, jump back. So as you can see, this time I'm just kind of pushing up. I'm kind of all up in its face. So I'm getting primed. I'm getting in the prime position. Oh no! I'm getting in a prime position for dying again, apparently. That's going to be an open opportunity to heal, I think. Yep. Alright. So again, if you get all up in its face, it'll give you an easier time to kind of get that attack in, especially once it does that crazy overhead Ultra Sword Smash. God damn, that was terrible. Okay, connection. Thanks a lot. Not right now, and right now's not the time. Now, I should probably be looking for a heal, just because anything could happen, so let me just do a cautionary heal. I don't think I probably needed it, but, you know, we'll see. Jump back. So as you can see, it's almost dead. Honestly, I feel a little bit foolish that I did die that time around, but whatever, man. Mistakes are made. That's what Dark Souls is all about. Just learning from your mistakes, so come at me. That attack in there. Surprised it got me with that attack, but okay. Nobody to blame for myself for that one. Almost dead. One more should just about do it. And that'll... Oh, no. There you go. Lost Sinner. No big deal. Again, I made it a little bit more difficult than I was just by playing caution. So again, you kind of want to get in its face too. Like, avoid the 3-hit combo. Get in its face a bit. Don't give it too much time to actually come at you. That was a shit ton of souls. Jesus. Alright, let's see what's lies beyond the gates over here after finishing Lost Sinner. And we are gonna get item over here. I think this is gonna be like one of the branches of yore that you get basically for unpetrifying people. I'm surprised I don't have any already on this. Yeah, fragment, branch of yore, and Elizabeth mushroom. I'm surprised I don't have any as it is. I had like at least 5 of them, and the other my off-camera run. Now this over here works as like a primal bonfire. Essentially, just takes you immediately back to Majula. It doesn't fuck around. You can't, like, you know, run around and I guess teleport to other places from it. But there you go, guys. Hopefully you could use that to to some sort of advantage to your run, and ignore my first death. Again, playing it safe, never the best thing to do, man. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will catch you next time.